The National Bureau of Statistics says Nigeria's economy has appreciated by 39% year-on-year in real terms in the fourth quarter of 2021. The Statistician General of the Federation, Simon Harry, disclosed this at a news conference in Abuja. He said the 3.98% growth in gross domestic product shows a sustained positive growth since the recession witnessed in 2020, when output contracted by -6.1% and -3.6% in the second and third quarters of 2020. The Statistician General said the fourth quarter growth indicates a steady economic recovery, accounting for an annual growth of 3.40% in 2021.
Agriculture, industry and services contributed 26.84%, 18.05% and 55.11% respectively to the GDP during the fourth quarter of 2021. In contrast, agriculture, industry and services contributed 26.95%, 18.77% and 54.28% respectively in quarter 4 of 2020. This shows higher contribution of services in fourth quarter of 2021 compared to what was recorded during the corresponding period of 2020, and as well as on annual basis in 2021.
The NBS boss also noted that in the quarter under review, aggregate GDP stood at 49.27 trillion naira in nominal terms, which according to him is higher when compared to the fourth quarter of 2020 that recorded aggregate GDP of 43.56 trillion naira, indicating a year-on-year nominal growth rate of 13.11%.
Nominal gross domestic product in the preceding quarter of 2021 stood at 49.11 trillion naira. Annual nominal value in 2021 was 173.53 trillion, as against the 152.32 trillion recorded in 2020, thereby showing a growth rate of 13.92% during the period under review. In terms of real GDP, which shows volume of economic activities, the fourth quarter 2021 recorded 20.33 trillion naira, which was higher by 778.91 billion than the 19.55 trillion recorded during the fourth quarter of 2020. This clearly shows that output growth of 3.98% was recorded during the fourth quarter of the year 2021. Moreover, output of fourth quarter of 2021 was higher by 1.79 trillion naira as compared to the third quarter of 2021, when aggregate real GDP was 18.54 trillion naira. Annual real value of 2021 stood at 72.39 trillion naira as compared to 70.01 trillion naira recorded in 2020.
He, however, indicated that growth rate of non-oil sector in the third quarter of 2021 performed better at 5.44%. CNN News.